Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys had a good weekend. Guys, let me check my settings really fast. Let me do that. I think we're good. I think we are good. Yes, we are. It's good to see you guys, man. Started a little late, Let's see. Someone said awful. Guys, so I have awful merch. Guys, check out my merch store. I have affluent white female urban leftist shirts and mugs, right? Keyshawn's here. Radix is here. OG is here. Good to see ya. What's up, guys? 1 second, guys. Yeah, so guys, we're going to talk about these woke, dunder-headed broads, right? These absolute demonic, liberal, goofball chicks. The absolute worst. They're the worst, guys. They are the worst. Look at that, guys. Look at that. The guys here, watch this. Let's see. Let's see. Look at this, guys. You guys remember this story? Hold on. And guys, I'll drop the link here in a little bit for anyone that wants to come on up. Check this out, guys.
I approached her and I said, "What? I want to know why you're voting for Trump. That's the only reason I wanted to know. That's the only thing." And
this is this old white chick that saw a black woman, a Hispanic chick who supported the orange man. So she goes over there and physically assaults them. She says, "I'm gonna kill your bitch ass, bitch." You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous.
And I said, "Because you're brown skin."
Gina Powell says she was on the receiving end of that. She told me she'd never seen the 82-year-old until she was in her face.
Just shocked that just the presence of me, and she made it very clear it was my skin color.
Gina was with her friend Mary Jennings doing this, supporting Donald Trump, waving flags and signs, when she said the woman confronted her over her political beliefs and race.
And then that's when she shoved me, pushed me back, and I said, "Don't touch me." And then not even a second, she just popped me right in my chin.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. Let's see. Where's the story here?
Okay. Here's what happened. I approached her and I said, "I'm trying to understand why you're supporting Trump." Okay. And then I said, "You're brown skinned. What do you think's going to happen to you?"
You see that? Oh, I'm judging you by your skin color. You should think a certain way because of your skin color. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that sums up these woke white chicks more than anything else, guys. What an absolute joke. Come on, man.
First of all, why she voted for Trump is none of your business. She doesn't owe you a response. Malcolm X spoke about white liberals. Like, white liberals think they're not racist, but to approach somebody that's black and think that they owe you a response about who they voted for is a very racist notion.
Why would you say something like that?
Because she has brown skin, and that's what the racists are.
See that?
Okay, I'm not talking politics with you. I want to know, did you put your hands on somebody?
I put my hand
Black,
on
guys.
like that. Just like
So yes, she did.
So you're black, you're brown. You have to vote how I vote. Typical woke, liberal, white chick foolishness. I'm telling you guys, if you don't think that the wokey wokes are the most racist group of people on earth, I don't know. So you must have been dropped on your head, you know?
You can't do that.
I realize that. If somebody comes up nose to nose with you and starts screaming at you, what do you do? Basically, my response was to push her away.
No, you cannot leave. You need to stay here. Okay. Over there. Okay. I want to hang with her. Let me talk to the other part. She admitted she put her hand on her chin. Somebody else, she punched her.
She just doesn't even think that getting arrested is anywhere in her universe. You know what I'm saying?
Close fist.
Close fist.
Red Door, how you doing? Tim Hicks, what's up? Captain Palsy, Montreal, Trevor, what's up, guys?
She came up from the backside and started accusing her of being a person of color and should not be supporting Trump. And I mean, she stepped in the face.
She came up to me and she read my shirt and she said, you know that God doesn't like guns. And I said, well, you know, I'm not voting for Trump to be my pastor. And then she says, and you should know better. Why? Because I'm my skin color? I said, you're a racist.
See that? You should know better. I'm the liberal white woman savior. I know better. I'm here to save the darkies.
Here I come to save the day.
Absolutely insane.
And then she came up and she pushed me. Okay. And then she hit me in my freaking chin.
She demonstrated on me.
She just cocked her.
She punched me in the chin. I had to grab. He can't let me over.
Did she actually make contact with you?
Yes, she did. She punched me.
So
right
she punched
here.
both of you.
And look,
I didn't know that.
I just said
I'm laughing about it, but this woman can be very dangerous.
she was demonstrating. She goes, "This is what I did." And,
And then after,
and I grabbed her hand.
After.
Yeah, but she still, and it was pretty forceful.
Yeah, it was forceful, but it's like,
Do you want to press charges?
yeah, because she cannot.
Just like with domestic violence cases, it don't matter if this woman want to press charges or not. They need to stop this old Karen from running around doing this to other people, because obviously she feels too comfortable approaching people about who they voted for.
That makes me nervous.
No, I agree.
You can't do that.
And I approached her and I said, "What? I want to know why you're voting for Trump." That's the only reason I wanted
It's
to know.
none of your business.
And I said, "Because you're brown skin." I mean, I know that that's what's going to happen to people in this country. I was a teacher. I mean,
There you go, guys. She is a teacher. Look at that, guys. Of course. Guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button.
I hate the racism in this country. I hate how people are.
You're gonna be racist. Okay. I hate racism so much that justifies me being racist. Please. What a joke.
treated. Okay? And so I'm wondering, why would somebody with brown skin support this man? And that was my question. And she immediately started screaming racist and came in with her face right up to me, just screaming at the top of her voice. And my response was to push her away, and I put my hand to her chin, and I pushed on her shoulder. And it wasn't hard, but I did do that. When we have Nazis and racism becoming the predominant.
You guys, I'm from Washington State. This is typical Washington State right here, guys. I'm dead ass. Because I have received more racist, statements and behaviors from the wokey wokes than from conservatives. Seriously. I think back on my almost 46 years on this planet, guys, and I can say without a doubt that the wokey wokes are way more racist than conservatives.
Dominant thing, turning people against each other. That to me is criminal, and somebody has to stand up. What else can I do? Nobody listens to me. I'm just an old lady.
You could just accept the election results. That's what.
I mean,
Yes, it was.
polls. I mean, this is the party.
This is a phantom argument. Well,
Can you watch it?
By the way, guys, she gets
Not here in the middle of the intersection.
dressed.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, man, face the car.
Okay.
Turn around, face the
grandma
car.
ready to
You are
crash out.
It's time.
Let's go!
No matter how upset and how much you don't agree with people's political beliefs, you still can't put your hands on somebody. It doesn't matter. I know it's frustrating, But you just can't do that.
Well, how come you're putting your hands on me?
Because I'm searching you.
Because
I
you're
have a
under
legal right to
arrest.
do that.
You know what? Then we can shoot him. We can go in and
No,
shoot
you
kids.
cannot shoot people either.
Well, what do you think's happening in the schools?
See, this is what I mean about the danger. Like grandma, you take her for games, you take her lightly, and she's making a death threat.
Yep. That guys. No, guys, here. Guys, we're gonna cover this tomorrow. Right? The guys, check this out. Guys, Pearly Things just had a live and went completely nuclear on these broads, guys. Guys, Pearly Things has had enough. This Lindsay Clancy case. Guys, we'll go over her entire rant probably tomorrow, but guys, check this out. What?
I've gotten a lot of heat for a lot of my opinions. So let's start with some of the heat I've gotten. And I'd like to call people by names because I don't want to just make it general. Tim Pool was talking shit about me for years. Right? Tim Pool, that's one. I'd come on his court. I hate women because they've called me a pedophile.
What? On.
And everybody said, Pearl, that's black-pilled. Pearl, that's terrible. And I've been saying, women are bad with kids. They say, but Pearl, do you want a male babysitter or a female? And I said, male. Give me the ninja. Do not give it to the bitch. The bitch is going to ruin the kids. And everybody said, Pearl, do you just hate women? Yes! I do, but it's not for bad reason. Do you think I just hate women for no reason? I hate women because they've cost me millions of dollars. I hate women because they've dragged me to court. I hate women because they've called me a pedophile. Do you know what it's like to be called that? I didn't do shit. What? I hate women because they emotionally abuse me. I hate women because if they hate me, they can't just leave me alone. They just have to ruin my life and they succeed. I hate women. Do you think I hate women for no reason? If women were all sunshine and rainbows, I would like them. I would have no problem. I hate women because they gossip. They go behind your back and talk shit. I hate women. I do. They say, Pearl, you just have these opinions. But have you ever thought maybe I hate women for a good reason? No, it could never be that. It could never be that. No, it's just these women were so innocent and you hate them for no reason. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Oh, but Pearl, you're a woman. So what? I can't hate my own gender. If I'm a Cubs fan and my team has lost, and not only lost, but terrorized everybody for 100 years, I can't say, you know what? It's like I'm on a team with demons.
What?
They were forced to be good because the owner murdered her kids. And not only lost, but terrorized everybody for 100 years. I can't say, you know what? It's like I'm on a team with demons. And I somehow made a career by noticing that these fucking demons are demons.
Guys, this was earlier today. Guys, Pearly Things has had enough. Right? If you listen to this guy, she goes complete ham on these rods. What?
Pearl, it's not all women. It's basically all women. So this week, Lindsay Clancy murdered her kids. Or a few months ago, she murdered her kids. This was a woman, a normal American woman. I want you guys to get that through your heads. Most women are like this. And it's been this way since biblical times. Women were not better back in the day. They were forced to be good because the only thing that women respond to is power and consequences. That's it. Women respond to nothing else. Absolutely nothing else. And I can tell you this because they fucking terrorize me. So Lindsay Clancy murdered her 3 kids in cold blood, choked them to death, choked them. It takes 4 minutes to kill a child, 4 minutes each, and she choked them with a exercise band. Do you know how brutal and disgusting of a crime that is?
Yeah.
And what does the nurturing gender say? Do they come out and say, wow, that's terrible, ladies. That's an awful thing to do. We got to put this woman in prison and throw away the key. The compassionate gender. The ever... Did they get together and say that? No. No. They said, free Lindsay Clancy, and this is our MLK. This is the MLK of women. The MLK of women is a child murderer. And you guys want me to pick a female babysitter over a male babysitter? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And I'd like to say what I've realized in this society is that the real culprits are the simps and the enablers. Because and it's usually a white guy. All right, it's usually a white guy enabling these fucking terrorists. So this is what happens. White men build the buildings. And I don't want to hear that Mexicans do it because no, they don't. It's still majority white guys. They build the infrastructure of society. They have given us the greatest civilization to ever exist in. Ever. But for some reason, white guys cannot tell women no or give them consequences. Don't believe me? I'm gonna make a case, okay?
2 minutes more, guys.
Mexicans, they'll go start a second family. If the woman's being a bitch, they go leave. They say, I'm going to the Dominican Republic. I'm going to Mexico. Fuck this bitch. Black men, they come in. They say, this bitch is acting up. I'm going to go get some milk. Fuck this bitch. White men are the only ones that think there is some virtue in being tortured.
And that's true, guys. Sorry. Do you guys know how many white dudes I know personally that are like powerful men and they're professional lives, but they're betas and they're personal lives or in their marriages? How many white like celebrities, athletes, businessmen live for this happy wife, happy life stuff? You know what I mean? Absolutely insane. Because this goes on for another 20, 30 minutes. And we'll have to cover this week, you know? But guys, here we go. Check this out. Here's another white liberal chick trying to talk down on a conservative black woman. Watch.
Hi. My kids were the ones who Antifa threw bombs and pepper gas at on August 7th.
The black conservative preacher's wife.
Right. Oh, yeah. So because I'm his wife, my kids don't matter?
No, your kids absolutely matter. I think it's crap that they got hurt.
Can we please tell us why?
Nope, I don't engage with you or your husband.
Oh, this is classic, guys. Please get this on camera. This is what white liberal women do. They're 1,000 times worse than Karens. Okay? And I want you to pay close attention. The white liberal women will not engage in conversation with me. Why? Because I do not. Oh, because of who my husband is.
Just to be clear.
So I am devalued. So women matter, right? We don't want women to be oppressed. Women matter. But because of who my husband is, I no longer have value. There she goes. There she goes.
They're a part of the system. They're a part of the problem. Just because they're black doesn't mean they're not a part of the problem.
Look at that.
Over. Traitor to your people. You're like the black Judas.
Smile for Breonna Taylor. I'm a genius.
You know, a hairdresser has to go to school for longer than you do. Oh, shit. Half of you don't even have a college education to be out here making demands about the people. When you can't even read a history book. I know where you come from. But you want to sit here and tell me that you're educated enough to make demands about shit you know nothing about.
Guys, who would support this side? Seriously, guys, if you ever look at a political issue, look at both sides and ask yourself, who would you rather live around? And this dunderhead on the left, guys, what is going on there?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
You're white and you're telling this to two black police officers.
Yeah.
Do you see the problem with that, black police?
Are you afraid of police? When you take off your uniform, are you afraid of police?
I have a question for you. You're white and you're telling this to two black police officers.
Yeah.
Do you see the problem with that a little bit?
No, I don't, because you know what?
Not. Of course not. Because inside of every single liberal white chick is the most racist thing on the planet. Put a 1 if you agree. The moment that they get mad, guys, they start dropping in bombs. How many times have we seen this on body cam stuff? These chicks get drunk and they start dropping in bombs. They get mad, they start dropping in bombs. I'm telling you guys, what an absolute joke.
Because I'm white and I haven't experienced racism myself doesn't mean I can't fight for justice. They're a part of the system. They're a part of the problem. Just because they're black doesn't mean they're not a part of the problem. I'm allowed to say this to whoever.
Look at that.
Because I'm...
See? I can lecture everyone about everything because I'm soaring on my wings of indoctrinated woke education. I can tell everyone everything. This is what they want, guys. They want to be able to lecture everyone, especially you white guys. She thinks she's actually doing something, but she is berating two black guys who are oppressed by her standards. What a joke.
White racism is a white person's problem.
Yeah. But why are you yelling at two black people?
Racism is my problem. I need to fix it. That's why I'm here talking to all of them. Black, white, brown, purple.
Yeah. See? Demons, man. Absolute demons. Hold on, guys. There's one more thing that I want to show you, and then we'll get into this clip here. Where's the one chick that was let's see if I can find her. So there's this chick, and she's on Instagram, and she goes around trolling wokey wokes, and she has a deport white liberals sign. And now I can't find her Instagram. Dang it. But she's hilarious, right? And she straight up tells them, she said, you woke white liberals are the problem. You guys are the problem. You don't know anything about anything. And you're out here, she goes, and you're not listening to the people, because she's saying, look, if you don't support ICE, then you are wanting all these people to be trafficked here, you know? Guys, what a joke. What a joke. Hold on, guys. Let's go back here. I have to try and find this chick's page. But yeah. So she goes around and she trolls them and they cry. Because guys, according to them, they are the white saviors, right? They are the ones who can save all of us blacks and browns. Here you go.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and I'm here in Berkeley, California to find out if voter ID laws suppress the black vote.
This and they're bad. I think voter ID laws are a way to perpetuate racism.
Would you go as far as say those laws are racist?
For sure.
Do you think it suppresses the African American vote?
Definitely. Because they're less likely to have state IDs.
Minority voters are less likely to have the kinds of IDs that have been described or required.
These type of people don't live in areas with easy access to DMVs or other places.
What are you talking about? Do you guys see that?
And get identification.
You can always get IDs you do over the internet. Does that also make it difficult for black people in particular?
Yeah, you have to have access to the internet. You have to be able to pay.
Oh yeah, yeah. So guys, now us black people don't have access to the internet. Hey, Tim Hicks, Rajai, all you blacks in the chat, Keyshawn. Yeah, we just don't have access to the DMV or the internet, right? Because we're just so stupid, right? Please.
Provided for certain fees.
Do you think that's harder for black people to go online?
Well, I feel like they don't have the knowledge of how it works. A lot of people have smartphones, but they might not have data. For most of the communities, they don't really know what is out there just because they're not aware or like they're not informed. I also think there's a repression of like black voting with how if you're a convicted felon, like you're not allowed to vote and everything. And when you look at swing states like Florida,
now we're all felons, right? Yeah.
That's a huge population of the like African Americans.
Now I'm here in East Harlem to ask black people their thoughts on what you just heard. Do you have ID normally? You carry ID around?
Yeah, that's good ID.
Do you carry ID?
Yes, I do.
Do you know any black person who doesn't carry ID?
No. Everyone I know has ID. Well, why would they think you don't have ID? That's a lie. Why would they say that?
Do you have ID?
Yes.
I have my ID and my friends have their ID, so we know what we need to carry around.
Everybody that I know have ID. Like that's one of the things you need to walk around with New York with ID.
Do you know any black adult who does not have ID?
No, I don't.
Is it a weird thing to even say that?
Yes, it is.
What is this? Some type of trick candy cameras?
I know, right? That's the only thing I brought with me.
Legit IDs. I heard a lot also that black people can't figure out how to get to the DMV.
Really?
What does that say to you?
I know it's that 125th Street.
Do you know where the DMV is around you?
It's on 125th Street and 3rd Avenue, I believe.
You know how to get there?
Yeah.
Do you have a problem getting there if you have to get there?
No.
I know you sound like a silly question. You know how to get to the DMV?
Of course.
You know where it is?
Yes.
You can get there?
Uh-huh.
No problem.
No problem.
Look at that, guys.
Okay.
And I also heard a lot that black people, especially poor black people, have no access to the internet, can't figure out how to use the internet.
That's just stupidity, honestly. Everybody has access to the internet. Even a little kid can figure out how to work the internet.
I had access to the internet for years.
You know how to use it properly?
In fact, I do it at work. So of course I know how to use it. My kids know how to use it. They all have iPads, iPods, whatever.
Your phone has data?
Mm-hmm.
You can actually
Unlimited.
Unlimited data.
Mm-hmm. I use my phone as a hotspot.
What does that say to you for the people who have this perception about you?
They're pretty much ignorant now. That's what my thought process was.
I just think that's ignorant. Ignorant.
That's
Very, very ignorant. Very, very ignorant.
Does it sound racist for somebody to say that?
I think it is a little racist because, you're putting people in a category and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe a little bit of racist in it, but like I said, I think it's more stupidity and ignorance.
Judging somebody, but you judging them because they're black, saying that they don't got it.
What people are they talking to? Who are these people talking to?
Do you have a problem that if you go to vote and they say, please see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are?
Love showing my ID.
You have no problem with that?
Nope.
Would you have a problem if when you go to vote, if they say, please see your ID to make sure you are who you say you are? Do you have an issue with that?
No.
Would you have a problem if there was a rule where you have to show your ID in order to vote?
I don't think so. No.
Would you have an issue if there was a rule saying you got to show your ID before you vote?
No.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, what a joke. What a joke. Hold on. See if I can find this chick on TikTok. But yeah, guys. These white liberal chicks are absolute demons, man. They really, really are. They're completely useless. They are. And they are the most dangerous creature on planet Earth. I'd rather deal with nug than these broads. And that's saying a lot. It really, 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 really is. What a joke. Hold on. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Here it is. Wait.
You should be deporting yourself.
Why should I deport myself?
Because you
have brown skin.
U.S. citizens that voted for him.
You should be deporting yourself.
Why should I deport myself?
Because you're brown skin.
I'm a U.S.
You don't
citizen, man.
belong here. We don't want brown skin people
you're going to
here.
get deported.
That is one of the most racist things a white liberal has ever said to me.
That's right.
Going with, what the hell are you doing here? You should be back in Mexico.
Why should I go back to Mexico?
Because that's your country.
Why is that my country?
This is not your country.
You're not white. This brown skin, they don't want you. Aga doesn't want you.
Deported, whether you're a citizen or not.
I'm gonna get deported.
Even though you're a citizen. Probably
Prepare me.
before.
Look at that, guys. What a joke. What a joke. Hey, Suburban. Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, AJ, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Just sticking by these woke liberal dunderheads, man. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in the middle of all this. You know what I mean?
Sorry about my connection and everything.
Oh, no, you're all good. You sound fine. Just try and cut down on the background noise. So if you could sit
Oh, yes, sir.
down in one place. But yeah, guys, I grew up in this. I grew up around all these woke dunderheads. Is that one thing of Suburban where white liberal chicks are the most miserable? Hold on. White liberal
My grandma?
women are the most unhappy. Let's see. Yeah, recent surveys that young liberal women report lower life satisfaction and higher rates of loneliness compared to their moderate and conservative peers. Only 12% of liberal women they report being completely satisfied, compared to 37% of conservative women. 29% of liberal women report feeling lonely multiple times a week, compared to 11% for conservative women. Look at that. What a
Bro, don't get me wrong. I was raised by a bunch of women and everything. Like every here and there, every fourth corner is a woman. And I wouldn't say it screwed me up, because at a certain point I realized, hey man, I need to buckle up and I need to put in my back work and everything. Like I need to start doing the work.
Are there crickets in the background?
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, it's countryside, man. You gotta live with nature and everything. That's what a man is and everything, man. You gotta actually, for what men are, we don't live on like the internet. We have to be in touch with nature and everything,
because I can hear it in the background. I was just making sure it was what I thought I heard.
Oh yeah,
not
it's not
some type of feedback in the microphone. That's why I'm asking.
Well, it's not a smoke alarm or anything like that, so I'm not changing the batteries. But yeah, dude, it's just like men need to get back into nature, like actually start building instead of this whole voting and debating and everything. Because I feel like it's taking time away from what we should actually like. We are speaking instead of taking action. We need to take action as men. Right now,
Suburban, the issue is that people don't debate in good faith anymore.
Exactly. Yes.
That's just the thing. So, like, if you or I were to debate an issue, right? Like, we understand a debate is about the audience. It's not about me trying to convince you or you trying to convince me. It's about the audience. And here's the thing: you're not going to try and clip farm and aura farm and mute people. You're just going to make your arguments, and do the best you can. But nowadays, with TikTok and all these idiots trying to clip farm and mute people and boot people and stuff, it's not. Okay, so I was on a panel the other night, right? And people have forgotten to kind of have like a dialogue or like, okay, you and I can disagree. And I think that, so Suburban, how old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
Oh yeah, so you're old enough to understand.
I understand. Yeah, exactly.
We can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree.
Yes, sir.
But these
I have mutual respect. I have mutual respect for the person that I'm challenging in a debate or in I wouldn't say argument, because we're both trying to figure out where the bridge is met over the water.
But that's where that good faith comes in. You're trying to understand your opponent's position, but nowadays, especially with the left and the wokes, they think anyone who disagrees with them is less intelligent, less educated, evil, or all three. See, if someone disagrees with me, I can say, look, hey, maybe they're just misguided. So, for instance, Andrew Wilson, he was talking to that idiot Brian Shapiro. Sub, do you know who Brian Shapiro is?
Oh,
Isn't he
dude,
the
I know
worst?
that high pitched voice, little rat, dude. I know. Yeah, I know that
Isn't
guy.
he the worst though, Brian?
he
I mean, Sub, isn't he the worst? Every video that I see him on, or anytime, I always put, does Brian Shapiro ever tire of taking L's? I've never seen him win a debate ever. I've never seen him. Have you?
But
Have
that's
you?
at the same time is that no, I haven't because he has the money and he has the vocal points and everything else supporting him. At the same time, he has what just like I don't mean to bring this up, but Lindsay Clancy, like she has a whole support group following her, just like him, and they are completely out of their minds.
Yeah, but Brian Shapiro, the number one thing he does is whataboutism when it comes to Trump, and then he moves the goalpost. He that's his number one tactic is he moves the goalpost and he just takes the L every single time. My point is that Andrew Wilson said, look, you don't think that you can be that there's people that you know that have like crazy positions. Having crazy positions on things doesn't necessarily make people bad people. They're just misguided. You know what I'm saying? So like if I had a friend
Truly they are.
that I don't know, was like against I don't even know what.
Well, for example, I don't mean to cut you off on your show, but for example, I had a friend who was white, but he dabbled in the CC, if you catch my drift, the power dust, angel dust, and whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But I caught depression for like what 2 weeks because I'm sick and tired of the way the world is. Not the world, not actually not even the country, just the world, how it's going and everything. I was spiraling down, and turns out that I missed my. I was supposed to meet him up that night to hang out, and 2 weeks later, it turns out he passed away on fentanyl overdose.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so no, you're fine, man. That's why we're trying to raise our voice, trying to get these monsters out of our country, because I'm pretty tired of people who aren't educated taking the roles of the educated and taking advantage of people who are educated in the roles to save people's lives, but yet we have people who are just taking lives, and we need to bring back the T-shirt, KILL, the drug dealers in our neighborhoods, because I remember that was a big thing.
Well, all right, guys. In that debate, Andrew Wilson was talking about Myron Gaines, and Brian Shapiro has said that like Myron Gaines, he's a bad person. Andrew Wilson says he knows Myron personally, and he's not a bad person. And then Brian Shapiro said that if a person holds a certain belief, they have to be a bad person. Now, someone can be against. Okay, let's just say, I'm not saying this, guys, but let's just say, and guys, don't say anything crazy in the chat, okay? Let's just say that you were a person that didn't believe that event in the 40s happened in Europe, okay? I'm not going to say the word. Don't type the word. Don't say the word, but we know what word that is, right? That event, if you know what I'm saying, with the small hats and all that other stuff, right? Let's just say that you were just a person that didn't believe that was how it was. I wouldn't say that makes you a bad person, okay? You might be misinformed. You might have some data that not a lot of people see. I don't know. But what I'm saying is I believe it happened. Am I going to let's just say that my best friend that I've known for years all of a sudden said, hey, that I don't believe this. That doesn't mean that I'm going to not be friends with them, okay? There are good people who believe not bad things, but either incorrect things or things that have been deemed bad politically. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we can't be so quick to disqualify each other because that's what the wokey wokes do. Now, I would say that if a person believes the Earth is flat, if they believe something that's factually inaccurate, come on, dude. Then you're like, wait a minute, you can't honestly believe this. Now you're being dishonest, and I can't talk to a dishonest person, you know. So, but yeah, so guys, woke chicks. So conservative people, chicks, are happier cohorts. They report higher rates of marriage and stable family structures, which strongly correlate with life satisfaction and lower loneliness. So religiosity, regular participation in religious communities provide social support networks that boost well-being. Worldview. Liberals tend to focus on macro-level societal stressors such as political polarization, climate change, and systematic inequality, which increase personal anxiety and emotional distress. Studies show that young liberal women spend more time consuming digital media saturated with negative culture and political narratives. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at this. That liberal women are the least happy in loneliness. Look at this. Liberal chicks are the least happy and loneliest in America. According to a 2024 American Family Survey, young liberal women are significantly less likely to report life satisfaction compared to their conservative peers. The numbers don't lie. Findings reveal 37% conservative chicks and 28% moderate women aged 18 to 40 report being completely satisfied. However, for liberals, that number shrinks to a measly 12%. Liberals are 3 times more likely than conservative women to experience loneliness multiple times per week. Look at that. Cooked. Liberal women today are the unhappiest women in the recorded history, despite more of equality, opportunity, and rights than ever before. Conservative religious women are statistically the happiest women in America by every metric, including sexual fulfillment. Look at that, guys. Look at that. And this is why, guys.
Amazing.
Yeah, monk mode passports, guys, because you go to these other kind of countries, whether it's a Muslim one or a Christian one or not, if you can find a woman who's more conservative, guys, my friend, he met a woman in Indonesia. He's a white guy. And he met his now wife. They've been married for 10 years. They have a son. You know, he's happily married. He brought her back here. He's living it up. Time of his life. But she's a traditional woman. You know what I'm saying? She puts noodles on a plate when he gets home, cooks, cleans. You know what I'm saying? And even though he's not a Muslim, she is. But here's the passport bros trick, right? Because a lot of guys want to move outside. Guys, if you are going to bring a woman back here, you have to make sure that there's a big community of her culture in that area. So for instance, where my friend lives, there's a huge Indonesian community, right? So his wife, when she moved here, she was a housewife for like until their son was old enough to go to kindergarten, right? But she was either at home taking care of his son, at the store, at the gym, or at the local like Indonesian mosque community thing. So she didn't really hang out with Western women. The only Western women she hangs out with were like these older women in their 60s and 70s who were like older women who kind of had her more conservative values. But she never hung out with any white chicks or black chicks who were her age because she just didn't get it because she has those core traditional values. You know what I'm saying? And now their son's in school. She is an accountant now, but they're doing just fine because she hasn't been Americanized yet, you know? So if you really, really, really want to take a chance on being a passport bro, guys, look in your community, look and see what there's a large amount. So where I used to live in DC, there was a lot of Ethiopians, Eritreans, and Dominicans, right? So if I were to have found a wife overseas, it would have been one of those ethnicities, you know? And then you park her butt right in the middle of a bunch of chicks who look and walk and talk just like her, who are all married, who are all having kids, and they respect you. But look at this: 40% of liberal women, they reported being single, while 31% were married. Conservative women, 33% were saying single, 51% were married. Conservative women took the lead for religious attendance. Look at that. Cooked.
Wait, like Western women, they're pretty cooked at this point.
Yeah.
They're just they're done. They're just because they ask for too much while asking for equal rights, which we all know that they have more rights than a single man because men's SS rate and everything is higher than it was before. It's
Men's
just
what rate?
outstanding.
Men's what rate? Sir?
I want to say I don't want to say it because YouTube's
No, you
guidelines, but
no. I didn't actually hear what you said. You said SA rate?
no,
What'd
the
you say?
SS rate, like the
Oh,
suicide,
the self-deletion rate.
Yes, sir. Yep. Because I mean, there's divorces because the women lucks out with divorces, taking the children and everything else. What does the man have?
Yeah.
He has an apartment just to try to be in his children's life.
Yeah, he's
like,
living
what are we
in his
talking
parents'
about?
basement on a futon. You know what I'm saying?
Which,
And guys,
I mean, don't. Sorry, I apologize, but don't down those guys because they're actually working hard. They're trying to keep
But
themselves
here's the thing.
on this earth for
I was
themselves.
on camp. I was on camp's panel yesterday, and these two guys were basically saying that if a woman cheats on a man or divorces a man, it's his fault because he didn't step up.
Right. Oh,
And I'm
dude.
like,
Oh
that
my
is
gosh.
such tired BS. I said, bro, you're crazy. Yeah, well, if a man really was responsible and he figured out his wife's mental and he figured her out and he was doing what he's supposed to do, then she wouldn't leave. And I said, I know guys that are doing everything possible. Locke, you were there, right?
Men are
I
based
knew
off of
guys
men
that
are-
are doing everything possible, everything that they were supposed to do, and the chick just took their kids and left because they're incentivized to do so. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. That tired narrative is so ridiculous because we can't control women. We can't. We can't just bop them upside the head and drag them into the cave. We can't. And now in the Middle East, fine.
Oh
In
my
Africa,
goodness.
fine, but that's not how it is here. And here's the thing. This guy goes, yeah, well, you got to figure out how their emotions work. I said, my dad and my granddad didn't have to do any of that.
Nope. You don't.
They had
No, not at
women.
all.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me finish. They had women who would get on their program. They had women. Why is it one? And I say this all the time. Surfer, Locke, Keyshawn, Steve M. We are the most successful, high-earning men on planet Earth. When you think about it in the West, why is it that a goat herder in Syria can have a supportive, skinny, helpmate wife and kids? Pablo, who works at a pineapple stand in Guatemala, he can have a nice wife who will put a churro on a plate for him. But us men, we have to understand women and learn how to please them and make them happy. Do you realize that the rest of the men on earth are laughing at us? Like, look at these idiotic dudes in the West actually having to stop and consider. Did you guys ever see that one thing where the woman's interviewing the Taliban and she goes, "Hey, have you ever thought about electing women to government?"
Man.
And they start laughing.
Oh, dude.
Watch.
Would that still include women's rights and a democracy?
Science would need to adhere to Sharia law.
So would you believe in the democratic vote, though? So would people be allowed to vote in women politicians?
The Sharia law shouldn't be in conversation.
Okay.
They're like, look at the look of disbelief, disappointment, and disrespect on the guy's face. Surfer, look, he's like, "Come on, you got."
Dude, it's like
You're messing with me, right?
Okay, so men think with logic while women think with feelings, and that's why we are in our predicament as we are now. It's just like Holly weird with their feelings and all the fucking bullshit. Like, come on, dude. Like, we need to get back to strong men speaking up.
But the only way that we're gonna do that, just like I said last night, is enough men need to walk away, because women are taking men for granted, and if someone's taking something for granted, what do? You take it away from them. This is the number one fight. This is the only fight that we could win by just not doing anything.
Yeah, like no, there's this trend that I've noticed with modern wives. The wives, the ones that go on TikTok and pretty much do nothing but relentlessly bash their husbands.
Yeah.
There's been this growing trend. There's been this growing trend in modern marriages. I call it the spousal Kobayashi Maru. Are you familiar with Kobayashi Maru?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, the Star Trek thing, right? The no-win scenario. Women in the West, they have pretty much tried to become the Jedi masters of the no-win scenario of men, where it's, if you're in a relationship with me, you have to be able to anticipate every single one of my needs. You have to be able to solve problems before they become problems. And if you do solve that problem, I still withhold the right to scrutinize it and to get angry at you if you don't do it the way I would. And
Do you know where this all starts, Locke? Do you know where this all starts? Guys, put a one.
Rap music?
No. Listen.
Well,
Locke,
I was gonna say, okay.
Hold on, Surfer. Locke, were your parents and grandparents friends, like each other's best friends? No, that means no. Because your spouse is not supposed to be your best friend. It helps if you
exactly
my
not.
girl and I, we hang out all the time, right? But a husband's job is not to be his wife's best friend. These women want their husband to be protector, provider.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Counselor, best friend. That's too much for one person. That expectation out of one person is ridiculous. Your husband is not supposed to fulfill that duty. He's supposed to protect, provide, provision, and teach her things. But sit there and listen to her problems in my work, my day. My parents never did that. My grandparents never did that. My grandma never asked my granddad to go and do girly stuff. No, because my granddad said no.
When you've been when you've been called princess all your life and your dad has been wearing makeup in the beginning, I understand, you want to see. That's what I didn't understand before, is these men are putting on makeup for their girls, and you can do that all you want, but at the same time, we're living in 2026 where there are transgender people and everything else like that, and just we are disintegrating the means to be a man. So you want to show your daughter what a man is. Don't put on makeup. Go
no. Here's the thing.
Pick up piles of rocks and everything.
No. Because here's the thing. Men have always had a tea party with their little young daughter.
Exactly.
Now, hold on. In traditional relationships, Beaver Cleaver's dad and all of them, they would call their daughters princesses and all this other stuff, right? But here's the thing. The mother and the women of the neighborhood taught young girls their role, and their father also said, this is what you look for in men. There was clear gender roles, and say, look, this is your dad playing teacups with you or whatever, fine, because he's trying to establish that relationship with his daughter. But
100.
now, because the authority of men has been deteriorated and the gender roles have been blurred to everyone who doesn't have a brain. And guys, whose fault is this?
Yes.
The women's. Yeah, no, it's definitely the sad sex of
yes, but like I said
Palestinian and everything.
on Camp Stream yesterday, there's a small group of rich, powerful corporate and politicians, like corporate dudes and politicians that use women and government as to redistribute wealth from us to them. Period. How do you think that the suffragettes got so popular? One of them's husband was a Rothschild. These men looked and said, "Look,
dear God,
we can push this feminism stuff, and we can destroy the family because, guys, marriage has been the number one wealth creator for the last 200 years. Families, extended families coming together, right? And then different family members build wealth, blah 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 blah, right? Look, why do you think that if a household makes more than $220,000 a year, the divorce rate drops to less than 20%? Rich and successful people get married and stay married. Why? There's a reason to it. Well, why do you think the LDHT TVs fought for marriage so much? Because it means something. But they push this stuff on the middle class to destroy the middle class. And they also know that women who are single spend more money in the same way that they push putting off having babies. Because I told Locke yesterday, the fertility industry makes $50 billion a year, and by 2032 that's going to triple the fertility, meaning IVF, freezing your eggs. They're pushing women into waiting too long so that these fertility clinics, these doctors, and big pharma can make billions of dollars.
Hey, AJ, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Guess who? Everyone's favorite communist bartender,
she's freezing her
representative.
Eggs. Yeah.
AOC is now trying to get her eggs frozen.
Yeah,
and she had
we saw the videos.
She broke it off with her fiance. She's trying to freeze her eggs.
Yeah, but
I thought you said
why.
Beyonce.
But you know why she broke up with her fiance, right?
Because he's a simp.
Because he's white.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because he's redhead. She was using him as a crutch. She was using him as a crutch to get into her power.
But now that these democratic socialists of America who want to abolish the presidency, abolish the Senate, abolish the Supreme Court, abolish prisons, abolish ICE, abolish borders, and give amnesty to all illegals.
They're abolishing children as well.
She's joining them and realizes that she can't say that she fights the good fight against the colonizer when her vajayjay is getting colonized every night. Oh!
I know, right? Have you seen that?
Yeah, she's gonna open it up to the Saracen hordes now.
Have you seen the list of the people on the left, like Ilhan Omar and all these? Oh yeah, white men are the devil. Her husband.
Brother marriage.
Yeah, freaking Don lesbian husband. Yeah. All these. Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. Women have to learn that. He doesn't want to commit. He doesn't want to get married. No, he doesn't want to marry you.
Exactly.
Guys have to understand. Oh yeah, my wife doesn't want kids. And Margo doesn't want. No, she doesn't want your kids, guys.
Yep.
She doesn't want your kids. Go ahead.
There was this channel. Sorry, I apologize, but there was this channel that it's like cartoons and whatnot, but it's like the Looney Tunes, but they're like politics and everything. But they point out the fact of Lindsay Clancy supporters of a father, like going outside and everything, and there was like 3 douches right on the couch and everything, and they were supporting Lindsay Clancy, and they were talking about like, him go out to the grocery store to like work or something like that. Like, we can't even trust women to even take care of our children at this point.
Not at all.
Because we've seen too many women support this psychopath who decided to throw herself out the window and was not.
Surfer, you remember the live stream that we just did? How many stories did I cover of women deleting their kids? I probably covered like 12 stories that happened in the last 7 months of this going
Bro,
on.
I've been watching your videos for the past 2 years. Locke, I got you on the past year, bro. Like this
appreciate it,
is
man. Thank you.
psycho shit. Yeah, no worries, because people need to be aware of this kind of situation. Like this is men built this world, but women are slowly decaying it. Like it's
and this is the big problem that I have noticed with everything that I've done. Because I actually hit me like a ton of bricks. I've been doing this for 3 years, and with everything that I have seen, like the women want the world to think that we're nothing but a bunch of sexually frustrated, angry people who just hate women. It's like, no, we don't hate women. We do not trust you.
We just want the world to function right. That's all. We want to live in the Jefferson. No, not Jefferson, but Jetsons, bro. We want flying
I
cars
wouldn't
at this
mind moving
point.
on up to with the Lux apartment in the sky.
Hey, sorry, AJ. Sorry, Jefferson.
No, it's all good, guys. Pearl Davis is in the chat. Let's go, Pearly things.
Oh no way, dude!
Hey, Pearl.
Amazing.
I was covering you cooking these broads on your stream earlier. Guys, if you can, go back and watch Pearl's stream she did earlier. Guys, she went off, dude. Pearly Things has officially had it, dude. She has had it. Bro, dude, this is one of the most epic rants that I've ever heard in my entire life, dude. It was like a good 40 minutes of her completely destroying modern women. Guys, the gloves are off.
Oh,
gauntlets have been thrown.
Yes, sir. Get some popcorn ready because it's going to be a good show.
Dude, she was not playing games, man.
Look.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's ready.
Don't feel guilty in the slightest.
And guys, what have I been saying for the longest time, Locke? Guys, here. I'm going to show you guys this, right? One of the first videos that I ever got pushback on was if a girl tries to make you a parent against your will, guys.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Get out of there, guys.
Oh,
You don't owe them a damn thing. I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. Oh, you got to man up. You got to do the right thing. What is the right thing? There is no. You do. It's what's right for yourself, guys. Pay the child support and do what's legally required. But no one should be forcing you to be a parent. And guys, I wish some 16-year-old kid, hold on, would knock on my door. Yeah. Sub, are you using headphones or speakerphone?
Yes, sir. I'm using Bluetooth right now.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, I wish some 16-year-old would knock on my door. Mr. AJ, yeah, you're my daddy. I'm like, all right, little guy, can you take about 5 steps back? And I slammed the door straight in their face. Now, Sub, you were saying? Sorry, but I was
freaking Michael Keaton Batman, dude. You can't turn the freaking neck or anything because you ripped the suit, but dude was the origin of Batman, dude. And like you said, with the door and everything, I guarantee he just like boot that beat in their direction and then just use the come on, man. It's like we need
was it 3 years ago, guys? I did this one, and it was basically saying, you got your girlfriend pregnant, now what? And I said, look, guys, don't let no people shame you into taking care of some bastard kid that you didn't want. And of course, some chicks were like, oh, you're just an asshole. Why would you say that? Guys, don't let anyone shame you. Don't let anyone shame you. Why would you do such a stupid thing? If she chose to have the kid against your will, and guys, I've also been saying for years, if she's making your life a living hell, right? Guys, walk away.
You're not saying anything.
Yeah, you have to for your own sake.
Walk away. Start a college fund, and when those kids come seek you out later, be like, look, guys, I tried, but she got a restraining order. She accused me of essaying you guys or whatever. And guys, if she's making it impossible for you to see your own kids, you have to protect your health, your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and your financial health, and walk away.
Yeah. Like, one thing that you really have to remember is, like, when you're dealing with a woman like that who is willing to use your own children against you, they do not care about the kids. They want to hurt you. That is messed up. Like, those are the types of mothers who really are not bonded with their children and see them more as a burden and as pawns in their little game. And it's messed up, and it drives me crazy.
Well, there's one thing, Locke, that I found out the other day. Did you guys know that high body counts, if a woman has a high body count, she can't pair bond with a man or her children?
Yes, I knew that.
That inability to pair bond makes them not love their children. So on top of that, and the dehumanizing language that's used, it's a clump of cells. It's a parasite. You don't think that these women don't feel well within their rights to have post-birth baby deletions?
Yeah, it ends up making them sociopaths pretty much.
Yeah.
It's scary. It really freaking is.
Yeah, guys, we'll go over Pearl's whole rant here probably tomorrow, because guys, it is epic.
I'll get my popcorn.
No, I was trying to get the signal like going and everything, but it kind of sucks because like I'm listening to you guys and like I have a woman who told me that I have a child. Well, so there was that night, and then all of a sudden she ghosted me like 2 months, and then apparently she's like married to another guy. She tells me that it's my child, but then she's married to another dude. Sends me pictures of him and her at the fucking the birth of the child and everything. And dude, it's just like fucking wild. And then all of a sudden,
no F-bombs, please.
So I apologize. But yeah, no, she ended up, they divorced each other. She came back to me trying to be a big happy family and everything, but then she didn't want to be with me and all that. And I don't know why, because I mean, I had a job, I had my car, I was like picking myself up because I hit a rocky road. But bro, it's crazy. It's like
You're trying to
she had more.
You're trying to make sense out of beings that don't make sense. You're trying to apply logic to a dunderheaded broad. Okay, first of all,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I have a couple questions for you. Is that husband legally the father? Because if a baby's had,
that's what I don't know. I apologize. But
in a marriage, he's legally the father.
Right, and he signed the birth certificate at that point.
Oh, then he's the father, yeah.
And because he was there at the birth and everything. But that's the thing, like, how crazy is it for a woman to tell that another man that he's the father whenever you have another man sign the papers to be the father?
Because they're demons. They're absolutely.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
That like it's the root. I'm trying to get at the roots and everything. This whole situation, like, it's so disgusting. Just like that Clancy chick and everything, dude. It's just disgusting. It truly is.
And Sir, so I know a guy. Okay, I know a guy, and he met a girl. Okay, and then they had a one-night stand. All right. So basically, it was his last night at his old job. He went out on the town, and then shot of the club. Right. So a year and a half later, he gets a call. And she's like, "Yeah, I had a baby by you, and you need to sign this paperwork because this rich couple is going to adopt your son. And he's like, the hell they are. So he actually went to court to fight to stop this adoption. All right. Do you know he went through his entire retirement and he still lost? So now it's been like 8 years.
That's disgusting.
Every year, this family sends him pictures of his son on his son's birthday. It's his son. It's clearly his kid. This little bastard looks just like him, but is being raised by someone else. And he did everything he could to try and see his kid. Absolutely insane.
It's
bro.
it's
That
messed up.
is
standard.
That is a strong man. That's a strong man. That man, he is strong because he is still living this life, knowing that knowledge. But he gets to see. Oh God,
sad, right?
It's like hugging barbed wire.
Trent, you were
yeah.
saying?
Sorry, Locke.
Yeah, Trent, you were saying?
The family court system automatically assumes that any man married to a woman that gets pregnant in a marriage is automatically the father.
Yeah.
Because, stare decisis.
Yeah.
Even though we've had DNA for going on 30 odd years. And in a situation where you have a single mother with an unmarried father, she has complete and total control of the kid, and the man has literally no rights at all.
Yep, that's true.
All right.
Yes, sir.
And this is fundamentally a violation of a man's reproductive rights in the age of DNA.
Yeah.
We know for certain who the daddy is. Laws have not changed to reflect that fact because women have more votes, and it's that simple.
Yeah. Well, there's also these tradcons, these old tradcons too. Well, we gotta have debastardization laws because the only reason why there's single mothers is because men are not stepping up to take care of them. Those are the tradcons. I would say they're actually worse than these women. Are these men?
Those people are utterly delusional.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Locke, what is this? Locke? He's muted. I don't know what this is.
Your analysis of the situation was flawless.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
yeah,
guys, let's get into this here. But yeah, guys, once again, we can't try and apply logic to these dunderheads, or your head's going to explode. Okay?
People who are fundamentally functioning from emotion are not functioning from logic. You can't make it make sense except when you live in their head, and we don't. It's that simple. Over to you.
Here we go, guys. So, guys, this is Jesse Lee Petersen going off on this liberal chick. This has to be one of the best segments I've ever seen because, guys, say what you want about Jesse Lee Petersen, right?
I love it.
I like him because even though I don't agree with him on some things, he's been saying the same thing for the last 35 years. Since 1987, 88, when I first saw him on Donahue, he's been saying the exact same message. The man does stand on his principles. He doesn't. She's not wishy-washy. He's been saying the exact same thing for 30 plus years. So, guys, this liberal wokey woke white woman, right? And it's gonna try and talk to him about racism, right? Here we go.
First time
fair use, YouTube. Fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
All out of Texas. Heather, thank you for calling. Happy White History Month.
I don't celebrate White History Month.
Why not?
It's been celebrated my whole entire life. It's celebrated 365 days a year.
Are you black?
I need to celebrate it.
Are
I'm not.
Are you Mexican?
No, I'm not.
Are you white?
I am.
And why don't you celebrate? How are you celebrating White History Month 365 days a year?
It's taught to me in my household. It's taught to me in school 365 days a year. In history class, it's taught.
And what are they teaching you?
What do you mean? What are they teaching me?
What are they teaching you at school and in your home?
All types of history. I mean, they taught us everything. They taught us about Columbus. They taught us about everything in history. We didn't celebrate. I wasn't taught anything about Black history when I was growing up.
I'm glad. Don't you thank God that you were not?
No, actually, I don't, because when I got older, when I was able to make choices on my own, I actually.
You know you're lying to me, right? You know you're lying, right?
No, I'm not lying.
You're not taught white history 365 days in a year, so that's a lie.
I was.
No, you weren't.
Lie. So my parents didn't teach me that, and they're white.
I'm talking about now. Are you being taught? Are you being taught white history 365 days?
Taught it in school.
That's what, but they're taught. Your kids are being told that white history is a negative.
No.
Yes, they are. You lying again.
There's a ton of white.
Are you a Christian?
You're correct. I am Christian. Yep.
So why are you lying?
Well, I'm not lying.
You are. You are not being taught white history in the right way in the classroom today. So you're lying.
Why do you hate? Why do you?
No, you hate. You're a hater. You're a hater.
No.
Because you're lying. That makes you a hater. You're lying about white history being taught to your kids. They've been taught that the founders were racist. They've been taught that America is a racist country. So you're not an honest person. How do you live with yourself? And I bet you go to church and lift up holy hands.
The Bible and
I don't know why you read the Bible. You're a liar.
Well, I'm not a liar.
You are a liar.
Who are you to judge me?
You're judging me? Who are you?
Do you guys see a white chick called in to lecture a black guy about racism and hate and all this other stuff? Isn't it funny how that works? They just know so much better than everyone else on planet Earth. Isn't it funny how that works, guys?
You judge me.
I didn't judge you. I listened to your show and I hear your hateful comments.
No, you're judging me. You're lying. You don't hear hateful comment. You're the hateful one.
You don't like. See, this is a thing. You want to be white. So
are you married to a black person? Are you married to a black man?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're either living with a black man or married to one. That's why you lying.
Married over 15 years.
Is he black?
I served in the military.
Is he black?
He is black.
Well.
Guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the super chat button. Zenzu said YouTube demonetize this. Hey, thanks for the $10, my friend.
Pow!
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You know YouTube's gonna try.
Scaring the hoes.
Oh yeah, guys. If you watch Pearly Things' last live, I hope that she doesn't get demonetized. But guys, she goes all in. She's pissed.
Thought so. I knew it. The white female savior. The white female savior.
No, not at all.
Uh-huh.
White savior at all.
You're the white woman that's trying to save the black man.
No.
Yes, you are. Come on, honey. Poor black man. You can come live with me. I'll take care of you. Poor black man. You kiss up. You're a kiss up. You're a liar. You're a liar.
You're a liar.
I love this guy.
And I bet you call yourself a Christian.
Jesse, he's black, and he's probably old enough to be her grandfather, and she talks this way to him. Insane.
They're not white, so how could you say white privilege doesn't exist?
Do you believe that white privilege? Do you believe white privilege? That's why you saved the black man.
No.
You saved the black man with your white privilege.
I didn't need to save him.
Yes, you did.
He don't live in my household. He didn't need saving.
Yes, you did. You married it. You thought that you believed that you had white privilege, so you're gonna save the poor black man. Let me ask. So you believe that as a white woman you have white privilege?
Do what?
You say you believe that as a white woman you have white privilege.
No, what I said, white privilege exists.
You're a white woman, right?
Yes.
And do you have white privilege?
I've personally seen instances where there's favoritism.
No, guys, here's the thing. White privilege is not real. Now, in any situation that you're in, the majority does have some privileges. So, for instance, if you're in an all-black school and you're the only white kid, guess what? The majority is going to have certain privileges. If me, Locke, and Surfer go to China, guess what? The Chinese are going to have certain privileges that we aren't. We live in a country where the majority just happens to be white, but the privilege, quote unquote, that's had has nothing to do with skin color. It's not inherent to that race. It's because of the numbers. Now, once again, that changes based on the context. If you go to Detroit or Atlanta, where the majority of people are black, guess what? They'll have the privilege. That's just how it works.
And the whole thing, this is what kind of bothers me about the whole thing. It's based off of revisionist history, where they will take things that happened 50 to 100 to 2 to 3 to even 500 years ago and say that because this happened over a century ago, it is a problem right now.
Yeah.
That is the whole benchmark of their argument. The foundation of their argument is, well, it happened in the past, so therefore it's a problem right now. No, it doesn't work that way. And they expect everyone to atone for the sins of the past. It's like, I ain't Doc Brown. I ain't got no time machine, and I wasn't there when that happened, so why are you blaming me?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this, right? Is this. You go back in time, even now, guys, because the majority are white people make up a good chunk of the highest part of society, and white people make up a good chunk of the lowest part of society. I've been to West Virginia, guys, and I've seen white people live in poverty, the likes of which most people can't even imagine. That's what happens with the majority, is they are the majority of every single strata in this country. So if you go to West Virginia, you go to rural Louisiana, you go to rural Mississippi, because there's a difference. Put a one if you agree. There's a difference between North and West Coast poor and Southern poor. The big old Appalachian poor. There's a big difference. Surfer, you were saying?
Well, I was saying, living across the many states, my early years and everything, I lived in, dude, I seen a black couple just like act like children in snow in Louisiana, bro. It's just like happiness. Like it doesn't matter about color or anything. It's just like, but it's truly, we're living in good versus evil at this point right now.
Yeah.
And
I'm only.
It's hard. No, Locke. You go ahead, man.
No,
because I figure you can carry it.
Well, no. I was just going to piggyback off that. There is a reason why I believe that police departments, patrol officers should be issued standard issue holy water. Like we are seeing. I mean, you are not wrong with good and evil. You're not wrong.
Locke, here's the thing about the cops that people don't understand, right? The cops, especially bad cops, they're gonna go after whoever they believe is the most social economically vulnerable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's places like in the Panhandle of Texas or whatever where there are no blacks and browns, who do the cops go after?
Well, gee whiz, I wonder who.
They go to the trailer park and mess with the poor white trash. You know what I'm saying? You'd be shocked at how that 2, 3, 4, 5% bad cops that are bullies who are bullies in high school.
Call it a treasure hunt.
Yeah,
you know.
So what I'm saying is, it's more about class than race. And the moment that these knuckleheads pull their heads out, at the moment they understand that, because you cannot tell me that the rural America is any worse than the hood. It's the same thing. Drugs, no education, single moms. You know what I'm saying? to the trailer park. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing, except one's predominantly white and one's predominantly black.
So, do you have white privilege?
Amazing. Amazing.
Well, why you accept it? Is it wrong?
I don't accept it. And
Why did you accept it?
calling on the show
What?
because I don't want to be privileged. I don't want to be privileged.
Well, why don't you give it up then? Give it all up and paint your face black or something.
Oh, that was a shot.
That's a charcoal. That's the charcoal. It's the charcoal face. So I was gonna say it's charcoal face.
Hey, and it's not racism. It's not racism because of the color of his skin. So it's totally it's a totally valid argument by their
What's
own
funny
logic.
though, so I watch a lot of wokes, especially when it comes to like, that's how Candace Owens and them blew up back in the day, is because Candace Owens was black and she's a woman, and these wokes have no argument other than you're white or you're a man. So the moment that they have like a woman or a black person or a gay person who happens to be conservative, they have no argument, because all they try and do is shame a person based on their sex, their race, or their sexual preference. But the moment that they don't have that, then they have to actually make an actual argument, and they never ever have one.
They don't at all.
Never.
I am, but I will fight and I'll speak out to have.
I feel sad for your kids. No, they're not beautiful.
Nice.
You're not a beautiful woman, so believe me, your kids are not beautiful either. You're a liar.
Oh.
No, you're
this
not.
man
You're
pick
not
cotton,
beautiful.
all right?
You're
This man pick cotton. So
not intelligent. You are a liar.
I am, and
I
they're
want
white
to buy this
too.
man some barbecue.
I know what to tell you about that. My parents think I'm beautiful.
That's how your parents
My
are dumb.
grandmother does.
My
Your
mom
parents
thinks
are
I'm
Dude.
No, they're dumb.
Cooking with methane here, man.
Little insight.
I don't need your insight. You don't have insight. Hey, no, you don't. You're dumb. Heather, you are not a Christian. You are phony.
I am a Christian.
You're trying to save the black man. You hate your own
Jesse
race.
for president. Jesse for president. Like, come on, man.
I speak because I've noticed that when someone's making a point, you want to cut them off.
But your point is dumb.
Why? Because what?
You're white.
Oh my goodness.
Hey guys, white guilt does not help. It's performative, it's stupid, and you look like a moron. Guys,
Amen,
these
brother.
pro-black, hold on, guys. These pro-black, I'm black and you black, we're black, y'all. They're not gonna like you. It doesn't matter how much you prostrate yourself on the ground and drag yourself across broken glass. The friggin' these pro-blacks, they're never going to like you. They're never going to accept you. Period. That's how it works. So this white, I was ashamed that I was born white. It's stupid, guys. Especially if you're rich. That's what drives me nuts. Guys, everyone who's on this panel, unmute. Do you guys know someone who was like raised rich? You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
and they always have that one sibling that's like ashamed that they were raised with money. It's like your parents worked to get you this money. Enjoy it. You won the lottery. What is your problem?
I actually do have experience. I have known a few millionaires, like literal millionaires, and I worked for them. And there were two things that I found very strange about them. One, they were boring. They were some of the most boring people I have ever met in my life. And they tried so hard to impress me. That was the other weird thing. It's like they were bragging about their cars and showing me their houses and stuff. It's like, oh, that's
marionettes, man.
I don't know, man. Well, you must know different ones than I do, because all the millionaires I know, they could care less what other people think. Now the ones that do like a lot of sales and all that other stuff, maybe, but the ones that I know, they just live a regular, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like my friend John, he's a multimillionaire, and he just chills. He is what it is. Of course, he came from Elma, Washington. He grew up poor. You know what I'm saying? So he's just never been really flashy or any of that, and he's worked his way up. You know what I'm saying? And now he's a millionaire.
Yep.
But like my
compound interest, when you put in the money on the regular, will get you there.
Yeah. I just think smart, being smart, having a good network, and also too, guys, once you're about 28, 29, 30, don't let some broad into your life and throw off your momentum. I think that's probably the biggest mistake, other than knocking some girl up when you're in your early 20s, is letting a woman into your life when you're in your late 20s. I think that's the riskiest time for a guy, is about 28 to 36, because all those girls around that time that are your age, they get the baby rabies.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They've been pumped and dumped by Chad, and now they're trying to find the cleanup man, right? And they're circling like hawks. I mean, like vultures.
Yeah, they
vultures, mate.
Yeah, no, it's because they expect you to do your job. And that is their whole plan was, I am going to go do whatever the hell it is I want. You know, I'm going to go party. I'm going to sleep around. I'm going to do all of these god-awful decisions, but they expect the proud members of the illustrious Bob 95% Club, the average dudes who they openly mocked for over a decade, to be waiting for them to pick up where Chad left off. They expect that. That is their whole plan.
Right.
That is their level of delusional entitlement.
Yeah. And they think they're doing us a favor. That's the best part. They think, oh, you should be lucky to have me in your life. It's like, okay, if that's your idea of luck, I thank God I don't have it.
Hey, Judah. Hey, what's up, dude?
Yo, what's going on, AJ, man?
Question for you, man. I have a question. Why did you stop making boxing content?
Man, I'm kind of going through some personal stuff. I think
your content's really good, man. You know, it
dude,
really
you
is.
got dude, I don't know if anyone's ever said this. You got an awesome voice.
Yeah, you have a voice for radio, dude.
Yeah, I hear
voice with a swing, bro.
I kind of figured you did.
Guys, one at a time, please. Judah, you were saying?
Yeah, I just got to work. Yeah, I do. I've been told it before. I just got to work on enunciating and probably take some mass communication classes or something. But
nah, man, no. You gotta.
I love how he's.
No, you sound just fine. What I'm saying is that your content is good. It really is, guys. Here, Judah has a channel. Guys,
what is it? I'm trying to
go
find
over
it.
here and drop him a sub, and then tell him in his comments to make more content, because I was actually looking. I'm actually subbed to you on my 51304's channel. So here, I'll sub to you now.
Okay.
And I was watching some of your content, and man, you do good work, man. You really, really, really do. So
you got a sub from me, man.
Yeah. So keep up the good work, man. You know, really, really, really do. Because there's a lot of boxing news going on. And then if we could just take a little tangent here. Why are all these athletes and stuff trying to be streamers now? You know, you got Adrian Brunner out there. You got all these knuckleheads. Like, why? Yeah. Who watches these?
Donnie and Outside, bro. Like, come on, man. They're taking over the world.
I think streaming. I think streaming is the new. It's like the new dope game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's wide open. It's like the wild, wild west. You know, if you get in and you're consistent, bro, like, you know, you can find real success in it. You know what I mean? And I think that's why.
But think of that, being a successful streamer, is that something that any of us want to be? I mean, that would be like being a successful 304. Like, really? Yeah, you're the best street walker of all time. Can you really respect yourself if you're a street walker? So, because that's what streamers are. They do nothing but
people
degenerate. Don't let me finish. They do degenerate foolishness. The best streamers out there, and they have to push the envelope more and more and more. So they're getting drunk, getting high, fighting, acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a one big. But Judah, the thing that I want to ask you, right? Because you're a boxing guy, and I've been watching fights since the 80s.
Okay.
The Joshua Fury fight.
Yeah.
Now, it's a joke. It's 10 years too late, and both of them fought on the same weekend, and the fights were just crap. Why in the world are we talking about this again? That boxing has delayed one of the biggest fights of all time until nobody gives a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the reason that's happening now is actually, we talk about this a lot in the boxing space. It's really the Floyd Mayweather effect. I don't know if y'all realize it, but a lot of people don't like Floyd for a lot of different reasons. But one of the main reasons that diehard fans don't like Floyd Mayweather is because he's a victim of his own success. Yeah. He was so successful. If you look at his resume, Floyd Mayweather beat the most world champions in history. Nobody has beat more world champions than Floyd Mayweather, and he did it while going undefeated for almost 20 years straight, and he has never even touched the canvas before, right? Yeah. So after Floyd, he created this unreachable. He put the bar so high that other fighters don't want to risk losing a fight.
Yeah,
at all.
They think that a loss means you suck. It's like people lose. Look at how many times that the Four Kings fought each other in the 80s. Look at how many times that Eubank and Ben and Gerald McClellan and all those guys. Who's the Hawk? The Jamaican dude.
Jack Dempsey.
No,
Jack Dempsey.
No, the
Barrel.
Hawk is. Let's see. He was.
That must have been a little bit before my time.
No. He is Julian Jackson. Jackson, one of the hardest pound for pound punchers of all time. He had the hand of God. He would hit dudes so hard. The only person that I would say, I think the hardest pound for pound hitter was probably Ernie Shavers, and that's because George Foreman was supposed to hit hard. He was big, but Ernie Shavers looked like your Uncle Steve. You know what I'm saying? He had like a regular build, and he would hit guys so hard. You know what I'm saying? Ernie Shavers.
Right. Well, Ernie
Shavers. What's that?
Ernie.
Yeah, he did.
Really? Yeah, man.
Who's the hardest puncher that you ever fought?
I didn't really believe he was as good as he was. I predicted he was going around 7. But he was.
I saw him, the guy that he beat to fight Ali. He hit the guy with an uppercut, and the guy straightened like a board and went off his feet. He went boing like you take a 2x4 and toss it in the air. Man, Ernie Shavers was a beast.
I feel like Tyson would be. You got Tyson, who was like a person, but then you got this man who's like a giant.
Yeah, Tyson. I mean, a lot of those guys hit hard, but statistically, right? And I know Ernest Shavers is probably up there, probably number 2. But statistically, Deontay Wilder has the most power in boxing. He has the highest KO ratio in history.
But so that's why we display like these weight limits between multiple men because.
But we're only. I mean,
shoot. Pay-per-view for any man.
Listen. We're only talking about heavyweights. So everyone we just said, Shavers, Tyson, Foreman, Deontay, they're all heavyweights. So weight, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, now, dude, it's crazy. You see just men fighting and everything, but no men building. No men building off each other or anything like that.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Oh, man, it's just like, why do we have to rip off each other?
We don't, dude. Competition is good for men, correct? Correct?
Yes, correct.
Sport is competition, correct?
Right.
Fighting is the most basic, primal form of competition there is, besides running. You know what I'm saying? Mankind is an animal. We are inherently violent, right? And whether
Right.
it's a gladiatorial arena in Roman times, or the African tribes where they have their things, or the Native Americans, every culture has their gladiatorial combat. Why? Because it satisfies a primal need in us. We need to have a safe way for guys like Tyson and Shavers, Ali. What do you think that they were put on this planet to do? Teach math? You don't know. They're fighters. These guys, if this was 500 years ago, they would be knights chopping down the Huns. Some men were put on this planet to compete in the most primal way possible. Okay? And I don't think that it's a bad thing to have men like this who knowingly put their health and lives on the line to achieve greatness.
Well, I mean, AJ, didn't you hear like a couple of years ago they had this scientific study that said that Roman gladiators were actually fat asses?
Yeah,
because the subcutaneous fat acted as armor. Yeah, it's true.
There was female gladiators, please.
You've been had.
Yeah.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Guys, think of this. Think of this. And this is the Judah, can you unmute, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of boxers, right? Okay. A lot of us have dreams. Okay. When you objectively achieve your dream, do you guys know how detrimental that is to your mental health? Yeah, guys, if you're the heavyweight champion of the world, that means you are objectively the best at what you do. There is no argument. You are the best. If you're the UFC champion, if you're an Olympic champion, guess what, guys? You go around the world and say, I am the best. Has anyone in this chat ever been able to do that? To say, no. We can say that we're the best, but we're not objectively the best.
No,
and that's what does a lot of these fighters' head in this. You guys ever see Conan? You guys, do you remember after he kills James Earl Jones's character and he's sitting around like, what do I do now? Because his whole life was dedicated to killing James Earl Jones. You guys remember that? That's how a lot of boxers are. You train from. Did you used to box?
Yeah, briefly. Yeah.
Okay, but you've been in the gyms. How young do these kids start boxing?
Oh, most of them start like the best boxers that we know, like the guys that we that actually make some of themselves. They're starting off as young as 6.
Yeah, 5, 6. Yep, just like wrestling. So you've been doing this since you were 5 years old. You're 25, 26, 27. You get that belt, or you're the unified champion or undisputed. And you look at why do you think that a lot of these guys, they drink and do drugs and stuff, because it's kind of a mind trip. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in this weird life that not a lot of people live. The focus, the drive, the mental state, and once you're not in that, that's why a lot of guys fall apart after they retire. Judah, have you ever watched that Mike Tyson's podcast where it was Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns and Sugar Shane Mosley, Mike Tyson, and Henry Cejudo?
Yeah, I've seen it. I don't watch it a lot, but I've seen the episode.
Yeah, Sugar Ray Leonard talked about his alcoholism, and he was saying a lot of boxers, a lot of fighters have that addictive personality, but they usually put that into training. But when they're not training or they don't have a fight, they have to medicate drugs, women, cocaine. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it works. So that's oftentimes why guys will fight way past their prime. It's because they don't know how to live without fighting. Fighting's the only thing keeping them sane, keeping them from completely destroying themselves. So,
right.
Yeah, Judah, I remember when I was young, And I was like, I'm going to be kickboxing champion of the world. Here I am, guys, training every day, always the biggest guy in the gym. And Judah, bro, have I told you this story?
No.
So this big Brazilian motherfucker came into the gym. Sorry to swear, guys. He had tattoos, cauliflower ear. I should have known something was up. Right? So we start sparring, right? And we got a little bit crazy. And I went 1, 2, faked a 2, bang, and kicked him right in the head. And he just shrugged it off. He went, I was like, oh no. Bro,
don't mess with the ball, you're gonna get yourself the horns.
Dude, he kicked me so hard. I don't even know what he hit me with. You guys remember on Rush Hour when Chris Tucker he gets kicked? He's like, which one of y'all kicked me? You remember that? Dude, he kicked me so hard. I was on the ground, and my coach is like, AJ, get up. And I'm like, what? I was so concussed, Judah. I don't remember driving home. I don't remember. I woke up in class the next day. I don't remember sleeping. I don't remember getting up and getting ready. I just remember waking up in class. What in the world? I don't remember driving. I was concussed for like a week. He hit me so hard. And I was like, you know what? I'm not supposed to do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to do this. No way. You know?
So one thing I wanted to say, because I actually kickbox too. And the reason that I went I just stuck with boxing is because I couldn't get past the point, AJ, where you actually have to train your shins to be tough enough to be able to kick. Because if their shin bone isn't developed, you'll hurt yourself kicking somebody else. And I just couldn't get past that. I could not condition my shins fast enough because I like to kick. I was good at it. But every time I kicked somebody, I remember one time I went to kick this guy, he checked it. When you check it with your own shin, I thought I broke my leg. I was done. You know what I mean? So it's serious, bro. But like you said, to your point, I want to speak on something you said. You said if these guys were born to fight, that's true. Because if these guys weren't, if Mike Tyson wasn't a fighter, if Muhammad Ali wasn't a fighter, if these guys you see Deontay wasn't a fighter, these guys would probably be locked up for some type of violent crime. They have an unnatural level of aggression.
Yeah. And even if it's not aggression, they just have something in them to want to compete on a primal level. They're not satisfied with basketball. They're not satisfied with baseball. They only want to know, because here's the thing. We can play bad basketball. Yeah, we kicked their ass. Did we really? But if you knock a dude unconscious, you won. And Judah, isn't it a crazy feeling when you knock a person unconscious? It's the first time you're like, wow, and you're like, oh, whoops, like it's a crazy feeling when you land a good one and the dude is on the ground. It's unlike anything that if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, this is Julian Jackson.
It's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling mostly because that goes to your point again about boxers. Like a lot of people don't realize that, some people talk stuff about these boxers, but they are very special individuals. Because I was talking about this. It's not easy to be able to step in the ring with somebody that you actually don't personally dislike and physically harm them. That's not as easy as you think it is. You know what I mean? Even though the money is on the line, it's not easy for you to actually go into the ring with the intention of hurting another person who's done nothing to you. That's a mindset you have to develop.
But also, too, they're smart. They're really smart, too, because they're basically playing chess. They're playing chess, but with hands. You know what I'm saying? It's fighting and chess. It's the same thing. And boxers are some of the smartest people on earth. Because, guys, I'm telling you, to actually make it to the top and not get knocked out and not get hit, guys, I'm telling you, it takes a lot of strategy, a lot of training. Because, guys, this is a crazy part about fighting. If Judah and I, if we were to fight, he's going to spend 3 months training how to beat me, and I'm going to spend 3 months training how to beat him. We're both going to be in shape. We're both going to be relatively the same experience, right? So then it's literally like a chess match, except you're throwing punches at each other. You know what I'm saying? fight. That's why, guys, my favorite is MMA, but I like any type of combat for boxing, jiu-jitsu, judo, wrestling, you know, because I like to know who the best is. And you can tell who the best is by who's standing up and who's on the floor.
Right.
Basically it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, let's get back here.
Savior, you married a black man, now you got black babies. You have lost. The game is over for you.
My kids, no, the game's not over.
Yes, it is.
We're very successful. God.
That don't mean crap. That doesn't mean crap.
It means more. We know where we're going when our time is done here. We know where we're going to be.
Straight to
I can't
hell.
speak the same for you. No, not straight to hell.
Because you're a liar.
You go to hell. Well, and you hate.
You
want to
hate.
be white so
You
bad. Let
hate.
me tell you this.
You want to be black. You don't want to marry a black man. Who want to be black?
That doesn't mean I want to be black.
Yes, it does.
No, and that's
It does mean. Why did you marry a white man then? Why didn't you marry a white man, Heather?
Because I didn't fall in love with a white man.
Right, because you hate white men.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
hate
do.
White men.
Yes, you
No,
do.
not at all. Okay, let me give you my point.
Is your mother? Is your mama married to a black man too?
No, I'm white. I'm 100% white.
Well, why do you marry a white man?
My dad is white because I didn't fall in love with a white.
Right, because you wanted to save. You wanted to save the poor black man. They need to save by liberal whites like you.
God aligns our
Don't bring God. You wouldn't know God if he said hello to you.
I would.
No, you wouldn't. You are not a Christian woman.
I am.
No, you're not.
Because what? I'm not the white bubble that you want to put me in.
You hate your own race. You're a hater.
No,
you want to be black.
Let me tell you, you want to be white.
You want to be black.
People that want
You want to be black.
You are racist.
You want to be black, Heather. You are racist.
And the white people.
Heather, you are a racist.
And the real white people wouldn't even want to have a conversation with you because
See that
you
guy?
sound
Liberal white chick trying to lecture the black guy about race. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that hilarious?
It's just like the white trash people that people don't want to associate with.
See how you hate your own race. You hate your own
I
race.
said white trash.
You
White
think that
trash.
you are black. You say you're white trash?
No, I'm not because I don't hate everywhere.
Yes, you
No,
do. You're
I'm
doing it now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
But
You
I
hate
said
your
it.
own race.
You hate. I don't like people, no matter what color they are, that you hate.
Then why you spewing hate?
I don't spew hate. I don't go.
You're doing that right now. You hate white people.
I don't hate black people.
Yes, you do.
So I hate black people and I hate white people.
You hate me too. You hate me because I don't fit into your little phony black world. You think you're black, but you're still white in the eyes of black people. Believe me.
I don't hate anybody.
Yes, you do.
I don't like what you do.
You
I feel
hate
like
me.
You're
You're a
I feel
hater.
like you're a disgrace.
You hate me.
Your own race.
No, you are. You the one married a black man. You ain't see. Hey, Heather. You hate your own race. You don't see me married to a white woman.
Are you married at all?
You don't see me. You don't see me being married to a white woman. But I see that you're married to a black man. You hate your race.
Because I'm married to a black man?
Yes.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Well, you just said a stupid thing by saying that I hate my own race.
I know what that's not. I said the way that you act, you're a disgrace to your own race.
But you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the white people. You can't even have white babies.
Maybe the KKK thinks so.
You can't even have white babies, woman.
Or people that feel like only
Where are your white babies?
White.
Hey.
I didn't want white babies.
I didn't think so. Why not? You hate them, huh?
No, I married a black man. So
Because you wanted black babies?
I didn't care what my babies were.
Yes, you did. Why did you marry a black man then? Why did you marry a
That's
black
who I
man?
fell in love with.
What?
That's who I fell in love with.
Of course. Of course.
married?
That's not your business.
Oh, well, I guess not. I'll take that as a no. Because
I say that's not your business. You are a traitor to the white race.
You can't, you.
And you're not a Christian.
I am a Christian.
And you hate white people.
Did God come down and tell you to judge me?
Did God tell you to call me up and judge me?
No, I didn't judge you. I called you.
Yeah, you did judge me.
And it not judging because
it is judging.
I heard it on
You
your
are
show.
judging me.
I'm making facts.
No, you
Talk
judge
about-
me. I'm making facts.
does racism
You're
exist?
judging.
Does racism exist?
No.
Okay, that's fact number one that I said. Do you believe white privilege exists?
You say that's fact number one. You did what?
It's a fact. You said it. You said racism doesn't exist, correct?
It does not exist. No such thing. So
Okay,
you're another
so
liar.
That's what I told you.
You
I said
believe
it did.
you believe
but I'm not
racism
judging
exists?
It does exist.
You know why you believe that, right?
Oh, let me guess. Because I'm married to a black man.
No,
I
you're a
didn't
racist.
realize that before.
Because you are racist. Yes, you are.
White.
That don't mean
White and I can-
yeah, you're white, so you're racist.
Do you see, guys? These are the chicks that like will date a black guy or marry a black guy and be like, "Oh, my poor black boyfriend. I'm gonna jump in front of him and save him from all the racism and use my privilege to help him. I'm gonna do my part by having mixed race children. I'm gonna show how down for the cause I am by letting Nug shoot up the club and having bastard babies." Please. Any liberal white chicks that listens, we don't need your help. Right, Judah? We don't need your help. We don't want your help. Ridiculous. Oh, I'm so sad that I was born white, but I have my privilege. Please.
No,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that I'm racist.
And you married a black man out of guilt.
Guilt of what?
Being white.
Look, God aligned me with.
Don't bring God in this. Satan is your daddy, woman.
Why?
Hey, Satan is your daddy.
No, Satan is yours.
No, Satan is your daddy.
yours.
You the one married to the
No,
black
he's
man.
yours. Okay, great. And he applauds me and he blesses us every day.
Who?
God. God is the head of
Oh,
our
you call
household.
your black husband? You call your black husband God?
No, God is. He leads our household, but God is over our household and the blessings that we receive.
You're a liar. You know you're a liar, right?
No, I'm not.
You should be
My husband's a
ashamed.
Strong man.
You should be ashamed.
I'm not ashamed. You should wake up.
You hate your own race. You married this man out of guilt.
I didn't.
And I bet you're his. I bet you're his mama.
No, I'm not.
Does he call you mama? Does he call you mama?
Nope.
He does call you mama.
He has a
I bet
He has
you
a
a
mama.
mama and he's a boy. Get up off your knees, boy.
And you just sound ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous. You're a lying, phony
If
Christian.
anybody sounds to marry a man.
You're the liberal feminist liar.
You don't know if I'm liberal or not.
Yeah, you're
Because
liberal.
I'm for what, equal rights?
No, you're liberal.
I believe in what I believe in.
You are
I
liberal.
believe- Wow. You really have no idea.
Yes, I do. You are a liberal.
Judge your own race.
You support homosexuality too? You support homosexuality?
I support love. So if that's
Do you
what they love,
support
then that's
homosexual? Do you support homosexuality?
fine. I do support it.
You
Yes.
think it's normal?
It's not for me to judge whether it's
Is it normal,
That's what they
Heather?
love.
Heather the Christian,
Yeah,
is
it's
it normal?
It is normal. It's normal today, yes.
Do you think God see it as normal?
I think God will decide when they die.
Do you think God sees it as normal? Hey, Heather, you're the Christian. The Bible thumper. Does God see it as normal?
I can't tell you. I'm not God.
You know the truth, but you just won't say it because you're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Do you support abortion as well?
Ultimately,
Do you
judges.
support abortion?
Do I support it?
Do
I
you
don't
support abortion?
So that's kind of a twofold for me. I mean, if I was raped or something and got pregnant, I don't know if I could carry the
Heather,
baby
do
in that
you
sense.
support
So maybe-
abortion?
Yeah, I guess so. I do in that sense.
You
I
support
don't think
abortion?
somebody should be forced. I don't feel somebody should be forced to carry
Heather,
a baby when they're
Heather,
forced to have
that's
sex.
not my question. Do you support abortion?
In that instance, I do.
Are you Heather? I didn't ask about that instant.
Well, that's
I ask.
multiple-
I'm black and I'm slow, but I'm not that slow. Do you support abortion?
In that instance, I do. Yes.
I didn't ask about an instant. You see, you're a snake in the grass. You're not a Christian.
I'm not a snake in the grass.
I asked.
This is a conversation
Heather,
I have with my family all the time.
Heather, do you support abortion?
In that case,
I didn't ask about any case, Heather.
It's the women. Okay, let me put it to you this way: it's the woman's
Heather,
right. And guess
Heather,
what?
Heather.
I'm answering your question. Yes, I support it because guess what? We can't judge. It's not up to us. And if that's what they're going to do, fine. They have to answer to that when they're not here anymore.
You're not a Christian. You're not a Christian.
I am a Christian.
No, you're not.
I am a Christian.
No, you're not.
I love everybody.
No, you don't. You're lying. You don't love the unborn child. You support. You don't love the homosexuals and the lesbians because you won't tell them the truth. You support. You don't love the homosexuals and the lesbians because you won't tell them the truth. You are a liar. You're a phony. You're fake.
So you tell them the truth.
You've been found out.
And you tell them the truth.
Go put that Bible away, because God knows that you're fake. I doubt you probably don't even read the Bible.
Well, you can have your 2 cents.
You are fake.
You think, but you're judging once again.
Do you did you vote for the Great White Hope?
For Trump? No.
Did you vote for Hillary?
I didn't vote. I don't like Hillary either.
Why did you vote for the Great White Hope?
I didn't vote for him. I don't like him.
Why not?
Because he spews hate as well. There's
oh my God, Heather, you are as phony as a $12 bill.
Yeah, guys, white liberal chicks are the absolute worst. Guys, they really, really are. The most dangerous group of women on earth are college-educated, upper middle class white women. Because they're empowered victims. They can be victims and empowered at the same time. What a joke. What a joke. Here we go, guys. Let's do this. Look at this, guys. Oh, let's see. Trent, thanks for the 1,000 joules. The croutons. Razor, thanks for the 2 croutons. I appreciate that. Thank you. Guys, here, check this out. Watch. Guys, how many times have we seen people steal cop cars? You know what I mean? Pretty nuts.
The police receive a call about a Karen assaulting a man, but what they don't know is that this seemingly routine arrest is about to spiral into chaos, an event so unusual that even seasoned officers could hardly believe it.
Oh yeah, by the way.
That's the sound of the police!
What happened? Have you go sit right on the end right here while I go talk to them. Just don't want you to get hit because people can't see. Just go sit at the end of the driveway. You have an ID on you?
Way in the middle. All right, Methany.
To me, but once I start getting a little irritated back, ooh.
Okay, you just can't touch him though. I need you to stand up, put your hands behind your back. Courtney, you need to stand up, put your hands behind your back.
You can't touch me like that.
Okay. So, well, if you can behave and put your hands in the front for me, whatever. I'll be cooperative.
Bach says, why did Christianity become performative instead of faith? Why do they only follow what they feel like? Because money. Because these pastors, they would rather have a church full of zesty dudes and single moms because they give the most money. If you can be one of these mega churches that cater to women, you will be rich beyond all measure. And that's what TD Jakes and Creflo Dollar and Joel Osteen and all these dunderheads do, guys. It's one big fat scam.
With you, okay?
Okay, he gets away with what he did, okay?
Do you have anything in your purse? They're going to toss it at the jail, so...
What am I supposed to do? Shove it on my ass sideways? Oh, whatever. Yes. Look at all my shit gets thrown away and I get again. What am I supposed to do?
Toss it in here.
All my
Unfortunately. Unless you want to, if you can leave it with them.
No! They me!
All right, put your hands behind your back.
Now you're going to force me.
Yep. Put your hands behind Put,
I will get in the car.
Put the bag down.
I'm not leaving my stuff. Not leaving my stuff.
This thing's a demon, man. Look at that.
Put the bag on the ground.
Not leaving my stuff.
I didn't say
make me leave my stuff.
I'm not gonna make you leave it.
You take. You better me too.
Don't.
Get away
Put
from
it down.
me. Call somebody. Get somebody here.
Put your bag on the ground.
You ain't making me leave my stuff.
Put your bag on the ground.
Ah, she's growling like a dog.
Why? So I can leave it. You're gonna make me lose my. Make me lose more of my stuff.
Put your bag on the ground.
You're gonna make me lose more of my.
Guys, what do I always say about the Ponytail Patrol? Do you see how she can't even control this woman? See that?
You're gonna me too hard, Popo.
Look at.
You're gonna me too hard, Popo.
Look at that, guys. Oh no. Oh no, look at that.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Popo, me too.
Put it on the ground.
Me.
Put it on the ground.
Why? So I can leave it?
Can you repeat your traffic?
Are you gonna break my
Useless.
For what? You or me?
Put it.
You guys, she has to call a male cop. She has to call a male cop.
Put
You're
it
gonna
on
make me
the
lose
ground.
more of my. This is my.
Put it on the ground.
My.
Hey, Jared.
Perfect. We're only getting a click. Are you clear on that?
En route. I'd probably go back down to Apple. It's section.
2018.
All right. I think you're right.
Put your bag on the ground.
You too, huh? You me too? You gonna me too? You're gonna me too? Let's do the pants.
Give
off
me
you.
your other arm.
Let's do the pants off you. What's your name? I'm gonna do the pants off you.
No, wait.
That's her truck.
Ah, she bit her. Yuck.
Right there.
You can't touch me. I'm seeing you. Hands. You.
Look at that, guys. See, of course, men show up because the Ponytail Patrol can't do her.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Whatever. Guys, I'm doing the pants off.
Shut up.
Thanks, prick. I'm doing the pants off you.
Just have like hands.
Yeah.
You guys see that?
Pants off.
Shut up.
Thanks, prick. I'm doing the pants.
Look at that, guys. Look at those bite marks. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
Pants off you.
Just have like hands.
Yeah, I do it. My
Yeah,
door.
I'm gonna need
I got
that.
her. I got her.
You get it too. I can't sit up.
Stand up.
Can't.
Yes, you can.
I'm doing the pants off you, assholes.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Ooh. I know you little.
What's your name?
Now, guys, why are they putting this broad in the front seat? Why are they putting this chick in the passenger seat? Why?
Courtney Maury. I do know you.
Huh? You tough? Huh?
All right. Coming back for me.
You should do that to me.
Oh, look, she slipped the cuffs. Guys, she slipped the cuffs right there. Guys, look, they're right there, and her arm is right there. Look at that. Guys, what a joke. Look at this. Look at that. Uses the hand sanitizer.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Put some hand sanitizer on there.
Yeah, me over! Me over! Me over! Mario, my buckle!
Whoops. Sorry.
You think she's gonna spit on you and kick your things? And
You just might. I'm gonna take this back to them real quick.
I wouldn't mind continuing. Might need a cage for transport.
Look at this! What a couple of clowns! There's the keys! They left the keys in the car! Ponytail Patrol left the keys in the car. You dunce.
You stupid woman.
Look at that! What a joke! Look at this. She's going for it.
Hey, it's Hilgeman.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Guys, look at this!
I'll get a better look at it when she comes back out here, but Robert's got a pretty good bite.
It's time.
Let's go!
If you know,
guys. She just takes off in the cop car. Come on, guys. Look at that. Someone says putting a criminal in the front seats with the keys. Brilliant. Someone says this is not Karen. This is Methany. Look at that. Look at that.
Family or anybody. I'll hold on to that.
It's 415. We're in pursuit of a patrol car.
Look at that. Guys, she didn't even realize her cop car got stolen. Guys, I want you to put stupid in this chat. Type the word stupid. If you agree right now that this Ponytail Patrol is an absolute dunderheaded moron.
Yeah, she just didn't want to go.
6415 pursuing a patrol car directed travel. Coming up to Moreland. Launching Moreland.
It's going north on Moreland.
North on Moreland.
Get after it. Stay calm, you're good.
6409 and 648. 408, 6415 is pursuing a patrol unit. Approaching light. 648.
Clear right, go through it. So we might have a T coming up, so get close. You're not pit trained, are you?
No.
Okay. Keep going.
415 update.
Still northbound, coming up to Bailey. Speeds are 100.
100 miles per hour.
Right, scrub.
100 miles per hour on this back road.
A firm.
Eastbound Bailey. Turning north on Mason. We're northbound on Mason. From Bailey.
But you got, wait, so there was two chicks. There was the guy cop and then another chick cop. So you got this crazy chick driving this car and another chick, a Ponytail Patrol, driving this car. Yeah.
Continuing northbound, coming up the power line.
Northbound Mason, probably approaching the power line. Dead end up here. The road should dead end. Going back east on Power Line Road. We're eastbound on Power Line Road from Mason.
Check westbound. Doing good. Just keep your bearings. We're on dirt.
North shot on Swanson. Northbound on Swanson from the Power Line.
Coming up to 140th, still northbound. All right, hold up. Slow up. Just in case. All right. She's still up there. Make it up. Coming up to a River Drive.
Approaching River Drive.
Front Gerald Avenue, now northbound.
In a cop car.
Scrub.
Eastbound on South River Drive from Fitzgerald.
All right, get after it. Go. Close to the curves, coming up to 128th Street.
In the curve, approaching 128th on South River Drive.
Yes.
Dude, Methany's Tokyo drifting over here. Look at that.
All right, slow up, just in case she turned left here. See the dust, right? Still on South River Drive, heading north.
Coming up to running gear lane. Approaching running gear lane.
Nice scrub.
Look at
Yes. Alright, scrub.
Tokyo drift over here, dude.
Looks like a pretty sharp turn. Scrub. Pass it. Coming up to Warner Avenue.
Approaching Warner Avenue, we have an Owego unit in the area advising the neighborhood.
They're all clear.
She's still going. Guys, put a 1 if you agree that Nug would have crashed already, right?
It's all right, get up there. We should be able to see her. I'd go that way. We're going to be northbound on Warner Avenue, right by the river. Get up, it's all the way up there. To Tahoe. Continuing northbound through 112th.
Look at that.
Careful.
Number 6415 taking second, Owego taking primary.
Go around and get after it. As soon as you're able, get back into the gas.
She's still going.
Taking westbound shot on 100th Street.
Westbound on 100.
Disregard, it's going to be a DNR unit.
DNR pit?
I don't know. Still westbound, speeds are 96, no traffic.
96 miles per hour, guys.
So we're coming up to Green Avenue.
Uh-oh.
Looks like she is continuing west.
Dead end.
Yeah, says it's a dead end. So we're crossing Green on 100th dirt road.
What's up?
Look at this!
Break.
Look at this! Guys, someone's been playing Far Cry, dude. Check this out. Her copy of Grand Theft Auto.
Brakes. Continuing into the woods. Keep going.
Look at this. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that.
We're going to be down by the creek. Vehicle stopped.
Vehicle down near the creek.
Sorry, guys. Let me mute this because the.
Don't move. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back right now.
Sorry, guys. That siren's loud.
Stand up.
You guys know who she looks like? Watch. Guys, watch. You guys remember this? You remember? What?
Don't touch me, man!
Show you that better.
Hey, enough. Don't make yourself worse.
Break my tongue out.
All right.
You guys got a cage?
You guy. Okay, you guys
Let's go.
You guys carry me. I ain't walking.
Give me your legs.
Yep, you carry me now.
Put some gloves on for the love of God.
Yeah, hold my arm like that. Yeah, hold my arm like that.
You can walk.
Let me go. You can't hold me.
You gonna walk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk. You guys are?
No.
Who's your sergeant on right now?
Vash.
What happened?
We assisted another troop and we're in the front. Next thing we know, she's in the driver's seat fleeing.
All right. Is it one of your guys' cars?
No.
Who's your sergeant on right now?
Vashaw. Thanks, Sarge. Do you feel comfortable in trying to get the car up there? Or you want me to do it? Okay.
I was the bridge. Both lanes had vehicles.
Boom. I want to take a peek-see.
Yeah, it's got some metal stabbed up in there too.
The suspect, Courtney Morey, was taken into custody after traveling through private property for approximately a quarter mile. During the pursuit, Morey crashed into an old concrete bridge abutment, traveling about 21 miles per hour just before impact with the accelerator pressed and no braking applied. The vehicle sustained damage to the front driver's side fender, push bumper, and hood, and was subsequently towed from the scene. The officer who was bitten received treatment at Trinity Hospital. Morey was charged with assaulting a police officer, unlawful driving away, fleeing a police officer, and malicious destruction of police property. Morey was sentenced to 1 to 3 years of probation, with fees totaling approximately $1,234. Several times throughout the chase, the training officer instructs the driver to scrub. In emergency vehicle operations, drivers are trained to brake in a straight line before entering a...
Yeah, see, 1 to 3 years of probation, guys. Because what a joke. So, all right, you guys, I'll shut this down. I'll be live tomorrow at 5, guys. 5 p.m. as usual. And yeah, guys, take it easy. Bye, guys.